Marshly, dumb cameras that think they're above the law of YouTube will react.
Drunk Karen gets a huge reality check. Get your bingo board ready and mark that free slot before you forget. And let's go!
430 SRG 430 White.
Whoa!
He said to me, nice parking. I need a little bit of slack
What did you say
here.
after that?
Shut up. That's what I said.
Jeez!
Shut up.
Have a good night.
What is your bitch?
Oh, wait, she parked in 2 parking spots. Nice parking.
What happened, ma'am?
I want you to see the video. I went up. I was in here earlier today. I have company. I went up earlier today. I got some stuff. Now, if they have a tape, this is exactly what's going to happen. So I was bringing up the stuff. I was talking to the lady, and I said something she didn't like, and she went.
Why is she trauma dumping on
I'm
us?
going to call the manager. I'm going to call the cops. It's like, oh
Okay.
my God.
Okay.
For what? For what?
Oh, she said for what?
They would not show me the tape.
You know, I like how she's basically talking shit about another lady, but she also is doing a Karen. That is so funny. She said for what? Do I have for what? Let me see. Hold on, let me see my bingo. But don't touch me. No, I don't have for what. Damn it.
I know what I did and what I said. I'm a very kind person. I'm not mean.
Very kind person,
You were here earlier
okay.
today, ma'am?
I was here earlier.
Have you had anything to drink?
Day. Yes, we did. I'm
How much
having
have you
a
had to drink?
She
soiree
drunk?
at my house. I had a couple cocktails.
Ooh, she drunk.
At,
She drunk, chat.
ask her to do the receipt.
Okay, ma'am. Real quick, I just need you to do something for me, all right? Stand still with the hands by your side. Just look straight ahead. Face to my tongue. Follow with your eyes. Your eyes
That's not your tongue. That's your finger.
Thank you, ma'am.
What?
You're very welcome.
Look at the tip of my finger. Follow with your eyes. Your eyes only.
Okay, attitude.
Please have a seat by your vehicle, ma'am. How can we help you?
I just wanted her to leave the store.
Okay.
And I was going.
Is she trespassing?
Okay.
Wait, Loki, I think she's trespassing, chat. That's side-eye though?
So right now she is heavily intoxicated and can't drive. Would you be okay if this vehicle
drunk.
stays here while she calls for a ride? Can you call for a ride, ma'am? Can you call for a ride to leave the store now?
What was the reason?
You are intoxicated. I'm not letting you drive
Leave.
this vehicle. If you do, I will let you.
Is this a Walgreens?
Would you like me to park my car?
They're okay if here.
I don't care what they're okay with. I want to know what you're okay with. If they're the rudest.
They just.
You
They're
park
okay
in
with
two
the vehicle
parking
being on the lot.
spots.
Where would you be okay with me backing it there?
Ma'am,
or-
you're not driving this vehicle. If you start that vehicle, I will
Oh, I-
arrest you. I will arrest you if you start
I
it.
won't start it. I won't start it.
Get your phone. Get somebody on their way to pick you up.
All right, that's a deal.
If need be, I will move this vehicle a little bit forward. All right, the vehicle sits in the lot.
It's so
Anything else I
bad.
can do for you guys?
I'm thinking of having her trespass.
Oh,
Sounds good. I'll start that real quick.
I mean, they said the word trespass.
Is there a number I can call somebody for you to come pick you up?
Hello?
I would like
Or to Karen.
I don't have mine.
Sure.
I'll get the paperwork started. Is this vehicle registered to you, ma'am?
Why she's crying? Seeing the
Property now. They think they're better than me to come into this property. We can go and sign it now. And it'll never
That's what
happen
he's
again.
doing now. You don't have to actually sign anything.
Have a bloody nose.
I'm signing
There we
it.
go.
I'm signing it. Oh, we're walking in there. and we're
Jeez,
signing it.
lady.
No, it's out
You're
here.
telling
We're
me
not going back
that I
into the
can't
store
walk
anymore.
into that f***ing property
If you do, it's an arrestable
Oh,
offense,
why we
so
start
don't want that to
cursing?
happen.
like I would. Oh my God.
I thought she was crying for a second ago. What happened? Her attitude totally changed.
This is obscene.
XYZ?
No offense to you, but this is really stupid. I want you to go in there right now. I want you to pull that video. She sold me everything. She said something to me I didn't like, and I said it back to her, and then she took back my stuff. But she sold it to me. So now, who's in the wrong?
You!
Who's in the wrong?
You!
She is. If she doesn't think that I'm capable of drinking, I should have.
Yeah, she got crazy eyes. I know crazy eyes no longer on the bingo card, but like, damn, she got those crazy eyes for real.
Never been sold it. So now we're going back.
Why
to
is she
there.
trauma
People can
dumping?
drink. They can't drink and drive. So that was the condition.
Let me
Will
tell you
step
what.
over this way so
She
this
had already
parking
asked me.
guy-
She goes,
Can you step over this way?
Bro,
There's a park lane. I
move!
don't want you to get hit.
I seen it.
Do you see that? She slapped the officer's hand away, and the officers are like, did she just slap me? That's so rude because she told the Karen to like move because there's a car behind her because they don't want for her to get run over, and she slapped this officer's hand. That is insane. Is officers gonna get angry? I'm waiting.
I want to go in there.
You're not going in the property. You'll be arrested otherwise. You've
Well, then
already
you
been
guys
told.
go in because I'm calling tomorrow. She
This
goes,
is paperwork?
I'm not serving you. I don't think you should be served, and she's
And they're
still
allowed to
did.
do that as
Because
a
you're
business.
crazy!
Copy.
She's so crazy,
This
chat.
would have been put on the ground already.
Yeah. Oh my god, look at her, chat! Look at her! Look at that face! Holy shit. That is a face of a crazy lady. Gollum's mom, for real. Yeah, she is mad crazy.
Did.
Ma'am, do you understand they're not allowed back on the property?
Go home!
Ma'am, if
She
your
actually
vehicle
walks
is left
away.
this way, it'll be towed.
You
So would you
told
like
me
it
I
moved?
couldn't
I don't want you to
move it.
drive it.
They're okay with the vehicle staying.
Where it
No.
is? Like it is?
Now, Karen.
It's not pulled all the way forward, so that's the only thing I was worried about.
Ma'am, why don't I pull your vehicle forward so it's on the road? Can I do that? I'm just gonna move it into the parking lot. Do you have your
She's
key IDs?
crying again. Oh my god, they have to park for her because she parks in the 2 parking spots.
Ma'am,
Move
I'm
her
gonna
car,
pull into that
please.
parking lot where you're at.
Oh, they're backing up, they're backing
Ma'am,
up.
I'm gonna move forward, okay? Ma'am, I'm gonna move forward after he's out of the way. Watch your door. And yourself.
And yourself!
So
Everyone have a bloody nose, so.
So now there's nothing inside your car that you need? I'm gonna lock it up, okay?
I'm not gonna have any way to lock.
Yeah, funny cop, chat. He's funny.
No. Listen up.
Can I take a look at those keys real quick?
You can get anything you'd like.
But that unlocks it, right? Okay, well then that's what's the important.
What is she doing?
Ma'am, he had.
No, do not drive.
I forgot.
Yeah, I'm aware.
What?
He has a fob, so it works. That is your key.
The one I took from the center console.
I know it's my key.
It's the one from the center
not gonna
console.
start the car. Go try.
It's going to start because it did before.
That's how I started it. I don't know.
Damn.
Okay.
That's a nice car
Give me
too.
these keys.
Okay.
Jesus. She's like, watch and learn.
Do it.
Ma'am.
Ma'am.
Not needed.
Ma'am.
I don't know what my keys. I'm telling you, those aren't the keys. They're old keys that just been in there. Listen, I'm a lazy bitch. I get new keys. I get new fobs. That's what I use. Didn't it learn about my own car? No, it didn't work because these aren't the right keys. Like I said.
Bro. She's crashing over keys. What are we doing here? What is that?
That's what you guys gave me and fell on my pocketbook.
Is it active warrants?
That's what you guys gave me, and it's at my pocketbook.
I was making sure you had it.
Place or drive?
Place.
Place.
Why? What's it to you?
Did you need a ride home?
Yes, please.
So calm down. Calm down.
Calm
Attitude
down.
is not needed when we're trying to help you. I will give you a ride home.
I'm all set.
We asked if it
Oh,
was
now she's upset.
for a reason. Ma'am, if you go into the property, you're going to be arrested now.
Please go,
right.
so we can get arrested. Yes!
Ma'am.
Yes, arrest
You
her!
will be
Handcuff!
arrested.
Oh, she's trespassing. She's trespassing, chat.
Unfortunate.
Ooh, wait. Oh, she's not going to the store. God damn it. I was hoping she's going to the store so we can see some
Why
action.
are we doing this?
Yo, wait. We're still getting some action, chat. Look.
Do not push my partner. Do you understand?
I didn't push her. I was walking.
Do you understand this camera is rolling?
Yeah, let's go.
Walking back the other way.
Handcuff.
Should have thought about that when you heard me tell you you're going to be arrested if you go into the property.
Hello,
Listen, you
Do
don't
not
have to hold me
tense
that
up.
hard. Listen, you don't have to hold me that hard. And listen, not that I can stand either one of you, but I do
Okay.
apologize for your inconvenience.
She's so rude.
Thank you.
You're welcome this time.
This time?
And had again, you
We went from if I cause any inconvenience, I apologize to you. Beep 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 beep. Would that count that don't touch me, low key? I mean, that is cursing and insulting. Yeah.
You're going to jail.
I don't care if I'm going
She
to jail.
resisting?
It's a bit ridiculous when we asked you to stop and not go towards the store and you continue to do
I
so.
turned down that parking lot. We will see that video.
See,
Oh my god. All she had to do was
you'll get it at the jail when you're released.
the store.
My purse.
You didn't get your
She's asking for purse.
purse.
Okay.
Sit.
Okay.
Damn.
This suspect was charged with trespass after warning and resisting an officer without
resisting.
violence,
Okay,
totaling
okay.
a bond of $1,000. She is innocent
$1,000.
unless proven guilty in a court of law. While this Karen had everyone against her, this next case shows what happens when another trespassed woman has an army to back her up.
An army?
Is that lady?
Okay, I'll clear my boy. We got 2 in 1.
Ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Are you gonna?
Well, you guys got bingo? Yo, let's go. Yo, we got another Karen chat.
Share issue with me?
I'm not pushing the issue at all. I'm not even speaking to you. Nor am I not.
Ma'am.
No, this one only have 2 videos, so 2 Karens in this one.
Come here, manager. Because listen,
I was just here
ma'am,
yesterday without no mask on.
I'm gonna explain it. I'm gonna explain it to you. You need to tell her she needs to leave the store.
Oh, trespass
You need to tell her in
again.
front of me, and if she doesn't leave, I'm gonna arrest her for trespassing.
You
There you
can't
go.
arrest
Yes, I am.
trespass. You have to do a paperwork on
Go
it.
ahead.
I know my law just
We're
like
gonna have
you.
to ask you to leave,
You
okay?
have to actually trespass me
Hey,
from
ma'am.
the store.
They're telling you
so
to
if
leave.
you're not trespassing me, you cannot arrest me. And you're not gonna arrest me.
Oh,
Put your thing down.
No, no.
Put your thing down, ma'am.
No, because you can't.
Ma'am.
Please comply.
He really trying to arrest me.
Turn around.
No.
Ma'am, easy.
Oh,
Let's
resist
make it easy.
arrest?
What are you arresting
Turn
me for?
around,
Can you
ma'am.
tell me what you're arresting
Turn
me
around.
for?
Trespassing.
Can you, I'm not trespassing from
Ma'am,
here. You have
ma'am,
to.
I asked you
Trespass,
nicely.
trespass.
No, don't touch me. Call your
Oh, don't touch me.
Give me a
Can you call your chief?
Ma'am, get on the ground.
No.
Oh, resistance right now. Whoa.
No. What is
She's on the phone
I'm
too.
gonna sue the out of you. Are you serious?
Yo, she threatened to sue.
No.
Turn around.
And y'all doing all that for what? No.
Ma'am, I'm trying to be nice.
Exactly. Let me leave.
No, ma'am.
It ain't that you trying
Nice
to be
call,
nice,
nice
sir.
call.
Look how you doing me for what?
For
For what?
I haven't done anything
Yes,
to you.
I'm not even trespassing out the
Ma'am,
store.
put your hands behind your
No,
back.
if you trespass
Ma'am,
me,
put your hands
that's the
behind
only
your
way.
back.
Can you call
Ma'am,
your
put your
chief?
hands behind your back. Ma'am, put your
Can
hands
you call
behind
your
back.
chief? Can you call your chief?
Wait.
Can you call your chief
No,
for me?
no, 'cause
Why not? Can you call your chief?
Put your hands behind
Can
your
you
back.
call-
Man, we just got here. We just got to you as a second Karen. We just got here. You know what? I'm gonna ask for manager because she keep asking for the chief, and I'm just gonna count the same thing. So if you guys have that, yeah, ask for manager. Yeah.
Your chief.
Ma'am, put your hands
Can you
behind your
call
back.
your chief? You're not gonna unlawfully arrest me for no reason.
Ma'am.
I know my law. I don't give
She
a
knew
fuck
her
what
law,
you talk-
Chad.
I have to be trespassed at this store in order for you to do any of this. So now I'm gonna sue the out of you and the whole chief. Like I'm gonna make sure you get in trouble for this. You crazy? What is wrong with you?
Me?
Can you call your chief,
You're
sir?
crazy.
First and foremost, you're dead wrong. Like you have no right to do this at all.
Yes, sir.
I'm not trespassed out the store. There's
Ma'am.
nowhere to say I'm
I didn't do
trespassed out this
nothing, yeah.
store. And look what you're doing for no reason.
Ma'am.
This is why a bunch of black people get killed now.
What?
Because that's what y'all do.
You're nice and
No,
nice to
you
you.
not. Look
Yes,
at you
I am.
on top of me. You attack me.
I'm not
This
gonna fight
is
with
the
you.
worst POV chat. What is this? Oh my god, that's a racial remark. Wait, if she's spitting, chat, I'm getting a bingo. Please spit. I mean, not in this POV, but
I'm not fighting with you either,
Okay,
my man.
turn over.
This officer really, you're arresting me for
Yes,
no
I am.
reason.
Yes, I am.
What is the reason you're arresting me? Can you
Trespass.
tell me?
Trespass.
Where is trespass? Do you have proof that say I'm trespassed?
Yes, I do, ma'am.
Where is it?
Right there.
That's not trespass. I'm not trespassed. You have to have paperwork.
Ma'am.
oh,
No, you have to have paperwork to
Ma'am.
say I'm
Ma'am,
trespassed.
stop yelling at
I'm
me.
not yelling. You in my face on top of me.
Wow, okay.
That's crazy as hell.
I'm gonna
He won't
say
even
scream,
call his
chat.
chief 'cause
She's
he know you
screaming.
wrong. You're not gonna arrest me.
Ma'am.
Like that's crazy. No, I'm sorry.
We'll sit right here until another unit gets
Okay,
here.
I want your chief here, not your unit. Thank you. No reason. He's trying to.
chat, she's looking at us like we're arresting her. No, we're not the one doing it. Oh my god.
For no reason.
Ma'am, do me a favor.
No, and record this. Like he really
Ma'am,
sitting
I'm
here.
recording it too, ma'am.
He really sitting here. They told me to
Ma'am,
leave because I didn't
ma'am,
have the
put your
mask
hands
on.
behind.
Crazy as fuck. No.
Get out.
You are.
Trespass.
Okay, come, let's go, chat.
Get off of me. What the fuck?
Back up.
Oh!
You are
Back up.
Oh! Oh! Oh, they're fighting! Yo! Oh my! She needs to get down here right now. Where's the chief at? This is insane. Officer, oh, she. Yo! Double bingo.
Get her information for me, please.
Oh my goodness.
Sarge.
I don't know what this is.
Sarge. I got here. They had told her numerous times to leave because she wouldn't put a mask on. I went up to her.
Okay.
I told her, ma'am, you need to leave the store. You need to leave the store. She refused in front of me. I even called the manager over. I said, tell him that on camera in front of her she needs to leave. She refused to leave. I arrested her. That's
Oh my
exactly what
god.
happened.
She's still yelling in the back chat.
So nice. I was so nice. Problem is
He was
people
really
can't follow
nice.
instructions.
It's true though. The cop was really nice. I think he was saying you're trespassing for like 4 times before she even get cuffed. He was pretty nice and patient with her.
With. I mean, I had to really wrestle her to the ground.
If she's not replying, if she's trying to hurt you,
She wasn't trying to hurt me, but she definitely was
Yeah, she was
resisting. But, I mean,
resisting.
just go with regular resist.
Yeah.
What do you need, ma'am?
wants to talk to a sergeant.
What can you do? What can I do for you?
What's the real reasoning? Like,
Okay, what's her charge?
Trespass after warning.
Trespass
and
after warning.
resisting an officer.
Resisting without violence.
right, but how?
With
what
violence,
warning,
low-key.
Like, the officer didn't. All he came in there just he charged me and just. I was just in a store yesterday.
When
like,
a
you can
business,
go
when a
check
business
that
owner
camera.
or a representative says you have to leave immediately.
Yeah.
But I literally was just in that store yesterday. I didn't resist. The officer attacked me and pushed me to the ground. You're choking me. First and foremost,
He was
didn't
not
I see somebody
choking!
die From being choked by officers.
I've never
like,
seen
that's
anybody
just,
die.
Yeah, I know you
Take it
have.
off.
Like I don't think nobody missed George Floyd.
What's your
died
name,
from an
Miss
officer.
what?
It doesn't matter. Like, y'all know
So
my
here's
name.
what I'll tell you. Here's what I tell you. Every
This is
officer
just
has a
crazy,
body
like-
camera now, so everything was captured on video.
Now we're just lying,
He
chat.
was sitting there looking like because he know he was dead
Well,
ass wrong.
If he was wrong,
He didn't have to attack
call,
me.
call
Like,
internal affairs.
I'm
file a
not gonna
complaint.
risk. Like I'm not resisting arrest. Like
The subtitles.
That's what he wouldn't even let me get a call. I still didn't resist. All I said was I'm on the phone with my mother. He didn't.
Oh, mission family member,
You
chat.
gotta leave immediately. No questions asked.
He didn't give me.
She's making excuses.
First and foremost, y'all don't like black people. Secondly, what I said was, yeah, you done because you know it's true.
This suspect was charged with resisting an officer with violence and trespassing.
Oh,
She
no.
pleaded guilty to a lesser resisting offense and guilty to trespassing. She was ordered to perform 50 hours of community
50
service and was
hours?
placed on probation for 12 months for each charge. She was also ordered to attend and complete anger management.
But if the court ordered me
Why would she believe kicking an officer wouldn't have consequences?
kicking? Wow, okay.
Turn off the car.
Oh, another parking
Turn
really.
off the car.
Okay,
driver's
DUI,
license.
DUI chat.
Is this your car?
Sir, yeah.
Okay. I need your driver's license.
Okay.
Oh.
Does she have it?
What's this that you just handed me?
She okay? She seemed really out of it. This is new. February 2025, this year.
You have any guns in your purse? Okay, then use both hands to get your ID out, because I don't need your vape pen.
She looks really zoned out. She's
Where are you
out of
coming
it.
from?
Oh, she's back.
Anything you want?
Well, I asked you for your driver's license, and you handed me a vape pen, and then you dumped out your purse, and then you looked at your driver's license and didn't hand it to me. So, Kinley
Care.
made a wide right turn around the curve, and I smell alcohol. You can't tell me where you're coming from. You're handing me a vape pen instead of a driver's license. So I'm gonna have you step out. We're gonna do some field sobriety tests, okay? We'll just step on out. Because you're under arrest for DUI. Okay?
Caitlin,
You
hello?
want to get out, or you want me to help you out?
Just get her ass out.
Thank you. It's not really an optional thing right now, man. Come on out, Kim.
Oh my god. This is like the opposite of resist arrest. This is like not doing much.
This is gonna be entertaining.
Refuse comply? Yeah, I mean she's not agreeing to comply. Is she being handcuffed? Yo, handcuffed, and she's not. Chad, this is the different type of resist arrest where you're not really yelling. She's kind of like ignoring everything. Jesus.
We got it. Those too tight, they seem okay.
I don't think she knows she's on Earth right now. Yeah, she's passive resistance, yeah.
Anything illegal on you? Needles, knives, bazookas?
Bazooka?
Loyalty card.
Oh, it's a DUI chat. She is high as a kite. I saw her people size.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Bring your foot out here.
Oh.
There's two of us, see?
Whoa.
All day long.
What the hell happened?
Yeah.
Did she just fall over?
I don't like jokes. I'm gonna hobble.
Oh, wait. Cuff. Wait. Feet cuff?
Hobble you.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah. Kicking policemen is funny to you?
Oh, she kicked.
Huh? No. Well, that's what you did.
Yo. Feet
You
bound?
being drunk and stupid is not a joke.
Can you please bind her feet?
Obviously, yeah.
Good for you either.
What's that?
Not good for you either.
I know. So I don't appreciate you kicking at us. So now we're gonna hog tie you like a dog.
Anyway.
Chat, can we count that as feet cuff and bound? I mean, they are biting her feet.
Hug you like a dog.
Funny cop. Yep. Yay! Biting feet! Yay!
You want to walk to the car or you want to act like an animal and get carried? We'll just carry you.
Carry her coffin style. Come on.
Carry you.
Oh, she is not a yapper, but she's a kicker, chat. I guess I prefer that. This is the most confusing Karen, yeah. Well, we gotta have the variety, chat. Can't be all the same yelling Karens.
What's that?
I hope they find drugs.
There you go.
We are right.
You'll be all right? Yeah, I guess.
Go a little bit, like on my wrist, please. It's really hard. Please, please, please. I'm really sorry.
Begging!
Please. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Please.
Did you want to go through the questions with her?
No, I'm not dealing with her. She's...
Is that drugs in the car? Oh my god, please, please. Now I'm begging.
No, I think this is probably old. She's a winner, though.
You're right. I'm sorry. Please.
She's crying.
I'm really sorry. Please.
She's having a meltdown.
I just want my mom. Please.
Oh, mention family member.
Please. It hurts. Please. 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 Please.
Bro.
Please. I want my mom. I want my mom. I want my mom. I want my mom. I want my mom.
She kicked you or throw her between your legs.
Me when the wheat man isn't answering. This is why we add begging, chat. Yup.
She miss you?
Yeah.
Bro.
Okay. She just swung at me.
They're gonna find something in her car, chat. Ohio? Is that Ohio? Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, is that an Ohio plate? Oh. Yes! Chat, this is in Ohio, so go ahead and mark that. Yo, I can't see, but you know what? I can see when it's Ohio, chat. Oh my god, vision's like 4K. She's still crying in the back.
I want my mom.
You want your what?
I want my mom. I want my mom.
Okay. Well, maybe she can come and get you out of jail.
Space.
I'm not trying to be bad. I just want my mom.
If she answers the phone for you in an hour, you can go home.
No, I want her now. I want my mom. No, I want my mom.
She went from adult ignoring to now child. Oh my god, this is scary, chat. This is why you don't drink or do drugs right here.
I want my mom. I didn't do anything wrong.
She didn't do anything wrong.
Okay.
I want my mom. I want my mom. I want
Okay.
justice. I want my mom. No, I want my mom.
You want your pacifier too?
Stop, I want my mom. You can't tell me to do anything. I want my mom.
Okay.
I want LaDonna, we're not.
Well, you can call her from the station.
Let me out of
Oh, nothing. I was maybe here, but try to read that.
How old is she?
Told me to f off.
Holy, this is scary. Honestly.
It's not really worth the conversation.
God.
Wait, you don't have anything better to do? Take me home.
Take you home?
Take me home.
Thank you.
She's gonna sit here and be bored and annoying.
What? Wait, what happened?
My fingers, please. Hello.
What's up with that switching?
Ooh. This is fun. That's nice.
So
You
unstable.
know how to get to my house.
I know how to get to your house now.
What do you do all day? That's very cool. Can you undo my hands, please?
No, we're not undoing your handcuffs.
Can you undo my hands, please?
Oh, now she's begging. Yep. Still begging.
Very annoying.
Come on.
You want me to drive you home?
Well, you're refusing to drop me off.
I thought you want your
Correct, 'cause
mommy.
You're under arrest, so you go to jail.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yes.
hey,
Hey.
let me out.
We will when they come get us.
No. Hey, hey, look at me. Look
No.
at me. Look at me. Please, please, please.
That switch up is fucking
Bro.
crazy.
Ohio, by the way.
That switch up is
Please,
fucking
please.
crazy.
Wait, she did say.
Please take
Fuck,
this.
I messed it up.
Please, please.
Yeah, she did say white
Please
people,
take this
right?
off of me. Please. Take
Yo,
this off of
that
me.
is
Please
crazy.
Take this off of me. I don't want to do this. Please take this off of me. I can't handle this. Please take this off of me.
Is she trying the race card? I'm a bit confused. That's not how you use a race card.
Look at my hands.
I don't want to look at
Behind
you.
my back, please.
Maybe this is
Please
that.
look
Maybe
at behind
this
my
is.
back.
The handcuffs. Once we get inside, those will come off.
Mom!
Oh man,
Are you done kicking?
somebody need to show this footage to her mom when she gets here.
Yeah, there we go.
Are you done kicking at us?
Don't know if this working anymore. No. Maybe I missed it. Oh yeah, I did miss up. There we go, maybe. There we go. Yeah. There we go. What does that do? Don't know what does that do, so. Okay. Let's ignore that.
Are you gonna help me?
I'm going to help you. I'm going to take those off if you quit kicking. If you tell me you're going to keep kicking, we'll just carry you in.
If you're gonna tell me you're gonna keep kicking,
You're the one
I'm
kicking.
gonna keep kicking.
Okay, well then jump on out.
All right. Well,
your feet
I
over.
really don't know how to jump on out without.
This is so insane, chat.
Stand up.
Holy shit.
Stand up.
Trying
Oh
to.
shit, my parents are home.
it's difficult.
Right now, I'm gonna loosen that.
Well, I'm trying to.
She looks kind of young. I'm gonna guess she's like 22, maybe 22 to 25. Looks about that age. No, he's a really nice guy. Yeah, she was dead silent at the beginning, chat. That was really creepy.
Wait, hold on. I can stand up all by myself.
Okay.
Yeah, but
You're under custody.
you have to do that.
Do what?
There we go.
Yeah, but you're kicking at us.
Okay.
Stand up.
Can
Just get the restraint here.
Yeah!
All real. They're exhausted from kissing as well. Like, I'm aware of this.
And it is beautiful out today. I wish I was happy.
What a beautiful day. I wish I was dead.
Baker, tell me what happened. What's going on?
I hit the fuck out of Chandler.
How?
Oh, Article 15.
Look to the left, look to the right, look.
Oh.
How do you?
Oh, run and hide. Just go AWOL. Literally pack your shit and just leave. It's better this way.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Parade rest when you're talking to me. Bro, honestly though, you know what pisses me off? You got a shaven profile. Nobody should be going to parade rest for you because you don't even instill the most basic Army values. Replace EBT SNAP with MREs and watch everyone get jobs. Holy f***. Did a private think of this shit? Promote above peers. This dude's gonna be a sergeant major one day. Nah, everybody salute this guy when he walks by. Fix your fucking pen, dumbass. See, privates do this all the time. They have a great idea, they fuck it up. Jail. Bro, mopping that up is gonna suck. Formation 0500, don't be late. What about the water? Oh, you're gonna clean that shit up, but we got a PT first, boys. Let's go.
Come on, bitch, get out the way.
Damn. Stuck behind the fat bodies. Nah, actually help motivate them. If they slow down, they die. They get run over. My sergeant says, I need 2 volunteers. And I ask for what? And he replies with, I need 1 more volunteer. This is when you learn what voluntold is. You hear, I need 2 volunteers. Evaporate immediately. It's hard to get fired in the military, but not impossible. You get fired, but then rehired. And you wish you could get fired, but then you quit, and then you get hired again. And then you learn what guns taste like. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Put this guy on an airplane today. He'll do just fine. Make sure the military can't draft me. Bro, if there's a draft, like, anything goes. Bro is not fucking with World War III. I get it. I understand, sir. Oh, yeah, they show up to the recruiter's office. They just show up at the door. Giant magnet. You look recruitable to me, son. Not a piercing inside. Let's go. No, do you have eyes? Do you have eyes? Either one of you. Don't be shocked, bitch. You fucking stood there and took it. It's a robbery.
Why you angry and fuck? You from Mississippi? Fuck on what you doing? You got a boom, big booty chin.
What language is this?
What are you doing here?
I thought the Corps would help me.
No, do not bring a dog in the barracks. Oh, God.
What the? This isn't the.
That's not a puppy. This is not a dog, sir. This is not just any dog, sir. This is a devil dog. Dogs are not allowed into barracks, guys. How are you falling asleep on fire guard this early? Bro, it's fire guard. The lights immediately can turn off in your head. Hey! Finger in the mouth. Guess what your ass is doing now? Standing the rest of fire guard. Congratulations.
Tell me if this is a flinch.
Apparently, like,
When he was flinching hard.
Yo, daddy. Smell that tip of that sword. Local station warriors. Bro, what? Oh, they took away the broom? Why do I feel like this is a great punishment? What's on your hand?
Oil.
Good job, sailor. Grilled cheese and some JP8, baby. Breakfast of champions.
I gotta use the hand, Bill too. Bill too. I want to hurry.
Is this fucking little boat sinking? What is going on? Clean the fucking boat.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Beautiful dance.
Is it gonna be there? I don't know. That's not. It will not be there. Then build it. How am I supposed to build it?
Create it.
Have numbers. Oh, I don't know. Oh, the LRV. Here are the numbers. Here are the titles. You cannot be this stupid.
This is what we like to call sexual frustration. Once they start kissing, everything will be fine. Oh, what? Who got it? The drill sergeants will make everybody turn against you. Until you graduate boot camp, do not buy a single fucking patch, a single fucking ribbon, and a single extra uniform, a single extra pair of boots. Do not buy none of that. But my unit's deploying. You're not, though. What are you fucking talking about? My father met my mother. Then they fought in love and bring great honor to my family, Dad. This your fucking kid? Bro, go get the milk. What are you talking about? POV, military can sleep anywhere. Facts. You can sleep anywhere when you're in the military. When you get out, you're not going to be able to sleep anymore, though. That's the trade-off. Best naps of your life. Where's the craziest place you've taken a nap at in general? Men in female barracks room told them duty was coming. They all ran out. Disappointing. Stand on business. It's totally fine. Just tell them you were running a train. And they'll probably join in, possibly. She's not going to let you hit, guys. She just wanted you to bring all the free liquor. I'm sorry. I'm just letting you know how this goes.
That's why we're called hellhounds. Assalamu alaikum. Wa alaikum salam. When I want to travel to America, I kill my wife. What? Yeah. No good way. No sleep beside me. And you go to...
Oh, hell. Shit is... Let me be like... in the... Be studying how to do land nav. Studying battle drills and tactics. Running. Putting on some fat.
Hello, Grebos, and welcome back to Downloadable Content. It must be Monday, because say it with me now, it's Mod Showcase 7 mods. I know it's not. This week we have about half dozen, maybe 7 mods. I know it's not a lot, but they are chef's kiss supreme. So sit back, relax, and let's enjoy Mod Showcase Monday. The first mod we're going to take a look at today is insane. It is literally the water spell, Waterbending by Ryan Smith, and this thing is complicated. So the first thing you're going to want to do is locate your water crystal, either in the book or if you're playing Crystal Hunt, find it that way, or you can unlock all skills. But check this out. Imagine I got that on the first try. You know what? Let's edit it to make it look like I actually got it. And throw! Oh my gosh. Whoa, that was so crazy. I can't believe. Anyway, so these are all the skills you have access to just out of the gate from water. Why is this so hilarious to me? Why is this hitting? What is going on right here? This is the base one. So it's your water ball. Then you have ice chunk. And then your lightning, body, I believe, gravity, all that fun stuff. So the first things first is let's go to water. Water is going to be set in both hands. So the first thing you're going to do is it's half casting and half gesture based. So what I mean by that is this is casting, just holding it, and the other is gesture based. So what you're going to want to do is actually throw the water bottle out and just like let go. So I'm just kind of using it. So anything that this thing touches, bloop, let a little water puddle on the ground, and this will come in handy later. But if you wanted to throw the water ball, you have to hold the trigger, cast and release, and then when you're moving your hand again, you're going to press the trigger to kind of throw it. It's a little, I don't know, I'm not that good at throwing it, but as you can see, I can really, you know, if I really wanted to, I could water someone. You could also merge them naturally. So if you just cast and then just merge, like womp womp womp, this bubble can't possibly get any bigger. You know the meme. Okay, whatever. You could also turn these into like a geyser. So if you put the water ball down and then hold whatever hand and then like pull up from the earth, like whoa, water geyser. Then you can jump in it. Whoa, I'm water geysing. If you're casting and then you just push forward while holding the trigger, you just cast water. This one, you can just make a bunch of water and then use the other hand to kind of like cast stuff like this one. How cool is that? So this will actually knock enemies off guard and toss them around. It's very fun to just kind of see. Also, I really like this. You can fly around with it if you merge this with the body or gravity spell, I should say. So let's hit this enemy with water. If I just like water ball attack. Well, it's really hard to, yeah, come on, man. I really just want to hit you with this water. Like, how about just this? Dunk. That's hilarious. We can make the super big water ball and then cast. Are you gonna slip on that? Can you slip on that? All right, fine. Drown then. You thirsty? Here, I want you to drink a whole bunch of water then. Look at this angry guy. So he's gonna succumb to the water. Don't, whatever you're gonna do, don't. Now I cast this. Look at him. He's having a terrible day now. He's getting all wet, and I can just be like, boom, hit him with water. To me, this spell is so funny because like 90% of it is like almost like non-fatal. I'm just, well, I mean, except for that time. Enjoy the water part, kids. Now there's the ice one. So if you press trigger to charge the water and then do the grip, you have like ice versions of it. So that is basically just like essentially make a punch. So I'm making a punch to kind of cast like an ice block. And I could be like, ice block attack. Then you can do it with while grip again and then push forward to kind of like freeze them. Now, if an enemy is already wet with water, like so, and then you use this to freeze them, it's an instant freeze, and then they're just like captured. You're just like, sucks, just suck. And they die. Eventually, everything dies. Your turtle, that tree, that's the promise of life, is death. Now let's do some like Looney Tunes style combat. So if we put a bunch of like enemies, like they're really mad at me, and we're just gonna make this happen, but then we're gonna freeze it so they slip on the ice. Did you just hit me with lightning? That is unacceptable. I'm gonna have to hit you with freeze ray. Okay, her lightning is. How about that? You're all wet now, and then damn it. Hey, wait, I can show you guys this now. If you're in water, as a water bender with this one, you actually will swim, like I think 2 times faster, and you can actually launch yourself out of the water now because of it. So, like, you know in Majora's Mask, when you put like the Zora mask on, you could just like boing. You could do that now too. Unintended Zelda reference. Now let's try some advanced techniques. So with the ice, if I thrust my hand down, it should summon an icicle. Oh my god, that was almost the most suffering I've ever seen an NPC get in this game. Well, anyway, also with ice, if you're charging it, and if you pull it to the side like quickly, you can make an ice gauntlet. It's a little like technically hard to do. I don't know why, but there we go. There's my ice gauntlet. So now this thing actually is a pretty ferocious weapon. Whoa, what are you gonna do here, sir? Can I block that with the ice gauntlet? Oh, you are in trouble. Gauntlet attack. You see that? Devastated. And just to make sure he's devastated, we're just gonna boop. You know what's funny also about the geyser? You can cast it and then push it and just like make the water go that way. Like, where's the water coming from? It's like Spider-Man's webs. So that's just some staff stuff. So you can imbue it with the normal water to be like boom, and it makes I don't know why it makes ice like that. But you can also slam it to do a geyser. So let's say this person's like moderately upset at you. Don't think so. You've been inconvenienced. He's probably okay. Water geyser. So I think the ice imbue does the same thing, which is, I guess that's acceptable, but I would have preferred if it did more. Now let's merge water with water, like so. So we've merged water, and then when you pull it apart, it's raining and it makes steam. Huh? So that way you can have like, you know, poor people water fun and be like, look at this. Look at all these geysers I'm doing. We could have our birthday party at my house. And then I guess you can merge ice to have like full-on friendship style blizzard. Blizzard! Ah, everyone freeze except for me. Especially you. This is merging it with lightning. It kind of does like a very cool looking, almost like key ball that you just like throw out. It's almost like a rune, like a trap. Anything that's alive near it will like start to get like sapped. You see him? See how he's getting sapped? What a sap! The fire version is hilarious because it's just steam, and like anyone caught in the steam, oh my god, they just slowly get steamified until they technically die. Like he's getting steamed real hard, bro. Getting steamed. And then we have the gravity and this one. So, oh sure, are you ready for this one? Oh, this is the tidal wave. Like if you go like this, he's just like tidal wave. Why didn't you get tidal wave, man? Why are you upsetting me? You're supposed to get tidal wave. Here you go, idiot. And then the last skill I remember is kind of like back to Frost. So if we did this, right, and then we actually call up and freeze it, we could push them with it too, and just move her around. So So this is cool. It's like a mixture of the gestures and casting. It's a very cool spell. I definitely something what you see in the water park. An ice punch. We have the mandolin. Punches it really hard. Moving on, we have the mandolin by Lolex 650. I think we've shown this before. In fact, I'm positive we've shown this one before, but it has been changed or reverted. So let's go take a look. You're not supposed to be here, Water Crystal. Go back to your home. Found in your exotics category, you will have the mandolin. So this is basically a playable instrument, and by playable, I mean it plays like a generic medieval song, like when you hold down the use button. Like, yeah, I don't have to do that. This is just fanciness, but yeah. This also, if there's a bard class that you can download as like a mod in Crystal Hunt, so like this is a requirement for it. But you know, I just think it's hilarious, like the boom, 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 bam, bam, boom, people with it. It's hilarious if it made like those string noises, like when you bonk someone with it. And I believe that you can imbue this thing. Yeah, has basic imbue. Oh no, the strings. Oh, look at that. It's just like medieval Guitar Hero. Bam, bam, bam. Play Freebird. The water looks supreme on that. Why? I'm making the guitar cry. That's how good I am at mandolining. Mandolining? What is the adverb of playing the mandolin? I'm not sure, but this is... Alright, anyway, I don't think there's anything left to show you with this one. It's a mandolin. You can hit people with it and play a song. Do you need to see more? Do you need to see more? Okay, good. Up next, we have the Stone Spell by Gino the Maniac. Now, this spell it's pretty cool, especially if you haven't used the Earthbending spell in the past one, but in your little spell wheel here, you'll find stone. It's kind of like a fire type for some reason. And basically, while casting, if you just push your hand like you shoot a rock, but you have to kind of like pull your hand back at the last second, otherwise it has like hand collision, so I guess be careful of that. But you're basically like summoning rocks and throwing it at people. Like, look at this guy, rock in his face, and the rock is breakable too. I would say some of the feedback for this one is because it is basically an offshoot of the fire skill, you can still cast fire while doing it, which is odd, but I think it's because of his like petrification or petrify part of it. You don't need this, trust me. Where basically you can grab them and turn them into quote unquote stone. I say quote unquote stone because it literally just looks like you're burning them like this. See, like she just burnt. Like, that's technically her being petrified, but it would be cool if there was like a stone effect. Like, it just uses the burning. Let me find someone that makes more sense. You, come here, right here, and then turn to stone fire, and then he's, you know.
Hi everyone, back. Sorry.
Like that's kind of like on paper, you know, I feel like this passes. You know, if I was like a professor of Blade and Sorcery, I'd be like, yeah, you passed the class, dude. Like he's definitely petrified for sure. But it uses fire, like I said, so like if anything were to happen to him, like he could actually break and stuff. But it's pretty cool. You know, I would prefer if you figured out like a stone texture, but I get it. That's hard to do. I don't know how to do that. But anyway, throw rocks at people, turn them into stone. You know, you petrify them. So I'm going to cast this person at the bottom of my ocean. So if I ever forget, there's a statue there, and I jump scare myself, well then, that's fine. Up next is a crazy mod. It is a Destructible City by Informative, or Informi ITV, I don't know, but let's go to the map. You'll find it right here, the Informati City Day. Is there a night version? Can you scroll through it to night version? Survival Sandbox Day. So I guess there is night versions, and you choose which one to download. What's Arena 2? I'm getting confused. Let's just focus on Sandbox and just hop in. This here is the city. You see that bus right there? Don't mess with that bus. That's the town bus. It will destroy your entire livelihood, but if you're feeling like powerful enough, you can break that bus. So we have so let's explore. I have my wings mod, so let's just turn that on and start flying. So this is it's cool. Like as you get closer, you can see like there's like no normal maps, and it's kind of just like it's flat. But pretty much everything you see here, I don't know if that can break, but almost everything you see here can be destroyed. But it's not like full physics-based destruction, okay? So, you know, don't get your hopes too high up. But I can be like, fly into this, boom, ow. I'm not strong enough to break that. That's embarrassing. Come on, man, break. Finally. So I just punched that. So I just blew like a side into this building, which is hilarious. Now, I don't know if it actually can withstand things like meteor. Like if I throw a meteor into this financial district, will it meteorize it? Get meteorized. Wow, it hit that and it tanked that whole thing. But can it tank a super slow motion punch? This is taking too long. Oh man, that's embarrassing. What I do know is you can like punch enemies like through things. Like if I was like, hey, can I borrow you for a sec? Like pick her ass up and then just like punch her straight down. She should do the Lord's work for me. No, what? Do the Lord's work. Come on. Do I have to do everything myself? There we go. Just punched her that way. It was very anime-like. So you see how like things can, oh jeez. Destruction begets destruction. Yeah, I don't know the ruling for like how much you have to hit things. Like sometimes it's random and sometimes it breaks like instantly, and it would be cool if like the thing you broke underneath it caused that to break. But you know, this is I would consider this like this is more of a prototype than anything. It's cool, you know, it's definitely cool. It's not that it's not cool. It's just that the longer you're on it, you're like, oh man, I wish I could break more things. I wish it was physics-based. Like, I get it. Now for the airplanes. Yes, you can destroy these airplanes. If I go underneath it and just go like, ow. The success I have with destroying these things come from like smashing an enemy into it. But I'm gonna try. Ooh. There we go. Just punched him real good. That thing's crashing. And is it gonna hit a building? Oh man. Oh man. I want to see that. Please hit that one and cause more destruction. He landed on top of it. Is it gonna teeter? It looks like it was teetering for a second. So you can have like your Homelander villain origin story. I just knocked that thing off. This is great. Boom! Yeah, hit the next building. Do a terrorism junior. You got this. Woo! There's another one, but he's chill. I'm not gonna mess with this guy. What we are gonna do is take Boob Shirt Girl, and we're gonna drop with her and just keep smashing through these things. It's very satisfying when you can get this. Oh God, what happened? It just keeps breaking, and I dropped her. Well, okay. Imagine I was punching her constantly through that. That's my bad. I really doubt this crane can break because it has more detail than the entire map. In fact, I kind of have to try this. Like, this is a massive ladder. Like, this is scaled so weirdly. Ha! Can I grab it? I can. Take this. Yeah. Punching the crap out of this thing. Yeah, okay, I'm pretty sure that this crane is a staple of this map. No, I don't know if spells can technically do damage to this thing. I don't know if it's just like impact property that does it. But it would be cool. I want to be able to be like, boom, bam. Like, I'm going to sit here for like 25 minutes. Yeah, no, you like key blasts and whatnot and be like, fireball. Where's the fireball? Wow, you took like 5 business years to get there. Now, there's also wave spawners, so, you know, they're down there, so you can still spawn like enemies and fight them normally. I'm just trying to find that bus. I know that bus is here somewhere. It's like pulling a prank on me. Oh, there it is. You've defeated me, but I have 2 fire fists. Let's do this one! Cue the epic bus music! Oh god, I didn't stop it. Okay, go to the next mod. Oh! Moving on, we have Ingress Hall by Glow Level It Up. What is going on with these lighting? That is... Okay, so I don't... That's odd. Can I go out here to whatever this is? This is interesting. I could just kind of go out here. It feels weird that like the lighting... The shadow is following me. Oh, okay, whatever. Like I said last time I showed anything like this, I'm sorry, I've never seen solo level. It just is what it is, man. It is what it is. But let's solo level all over this. Oh man, I'm gonna solo level so hard on that. So why am I showing you guys this if I don't know anything about it? Great question. I'm glad we live in a world with great questions. I don't know. I feel like you guys want to see some cool stuff. So that's all I'm doing here. Deflected. It has the wave spawner behind you, so you can be like, I'm sorry, king, or whatever. I gotta go it alone from here and solo level so hard. 10 XP, 5 XP. How much XP do you need to level up in solo leveling? Is that a real thing? Now that I played in that other destructible map, I want this one to be destructible. I want to be like, God, break a pillar. Okay, it's pretty cool. You know, can you stand on this thing? Is this the texture? It is. Look, I could just be above them. I could wait up here for their king to have like their king spray. And I can be like, King, and fail, and then their bodyguards kill me. Also, these staircases need to be made into a slope, otherwise I can't get up them without jumping. And then if I get up here, that means enemies can't follow me because they're pathing. They can't climb, is what I'm trying to tell you. So anytime you make staircases, this is just like Game Dev 101, but anytime you make a staircase, you gotta make it like a very close slope, otherwise anything can get stuck there. Anyway, this is the hall, Ingress's hall, and that's pretty cool. Hey, catch this sword. Our penultimate entry today is Glorious Forest by Lizoart, and this one is like not a sandbox map. It's like a standalone Dude, Gabagool, it has its own spawning weapons and like a pile of manure and your own shield.
Sparking Zero was supposed to be the game that made you feel like you were in the Dragon Ball anime. But after the devs let the game die, me and my friend Kareb finally made it happen by downloading a mod that somebody else made. And it was cinema. That's cute.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Where even am I?
Did you play today?
Anyways, like and subscribe if you enjoy what I do. And go subscribe to my friend Kareb because she's freaking awesome. Enjoy the video.
Hiraku wakes up earlier after dreaming of his death in his world. He goes out and greets everyone, noting that he didn't expect to ever live such a dream life. As a soul, Hiraku faces the god that watches over the world. The god notes that he lived 39 years, But he had a cruel fate. He was betrayed by others and then fell ill with a terminal disease. The god decides to give him a second chance with a body that won't fall ill. The god finds it's his mistake for his awful life and wants to apologize and asks him if he has any wish he can also grant him. Thinking for a bit, Hiraku states he wants to try farming. He watched a show about it while he was sick and he wishes to try it. Additionally, he isn't good at getting along with others and wants to go farming somewhere where there aren't many people. The god states farming isn't his jurisdiction, but makes a call and arranges the things. He gets permission from the agriculture god to bestow upon Hiraku the power of the almighty farming tool. Hiraku wakes up in a forest and is happy to be healthy and be able to move again. He decides to start his farming life there and wonders how to use the almighty farming tool. The tool magically appears in his hand and Hiraku starts digging, noting that he isn't getting tired at all. He likes how soft the soil is and notes he can grow good vegetables there. Hiraku then realizes he first needs to worry about food and water and goes looking around. He sees a big tree and decides to make it a landmark and use it as a camp. He goes around looking for a river, but is unable to find any source of water. Hiraku then decides to dig and find underground water. He summons his tool, which turns into a shovel, and soon after he started digging, he ends up finding water. While preparing the ground around the tree, Hiraku looks for food, but is unable to find anything. Hiraku then looks at a smaller tree which eventually will get in his way and decides to chop it down now. He summons his tool as an axe and almost gets crushed by the tree as he ends up cutting it with a single swing. He turns his tool into a hatchet and then cuts the tree into pieces. Before he realizes, it's getting dark already, and he turns his tool into a magnifying glass, but the sun sets. Having no way to start a fire, he carves a hole into the large tree and hides inside. Hiraku cuts some plates and cups. He realizes the moon provide enough light for him to see, but then sees that there are 2 moons and guesses he must be in another world. In the morning, Hiraku continues to clear the ground around the large tree and cuts some more trees. He feels it's time to get something to eat, and in that moment, a large monster rabbit attacks him, and Hiraku manages to kill it in a single swing with his tool. After eating it, he decides to make a toilet and digs a large hole with an entrance, gas release hole, and a tree trunk as a seat. As he couldn't relax, he ends up creating a small cabin around the toilet seat. Hiraku then proceeds cultivating the land and imagines what he could cultivate. As he is done, he realizes he doesn't have any seeds to plant anything. Next morning, he is surprised to see that some plants are already starting to grow and wonders if it's due to the tool. He decides to build a wall and a ditch around the fields to protect them from the rabbits and other beasts. It takes him a few days to complete it, but he manages to kill another rabbit. The plants grow faster and Hiraku is hoping that they are something he can eat and don't turn up being decorative flowers. Hiraku then builds a hut, but as he has a hard time lifting the wood up, he digs inside of it to give himself more vertical space. One day, he sees 2 dogs outside. As they look a bit rough and not aggressive, he invites them in and gives them some meat from a boar he just killed and wondered what to do with all that meat. He notices that one of them is pregnant, and after they ate, she started having birth pain. Hiraku realizes she is giving birth and wonders what to do. He ends up letting them stay in his house, while he goes back in the tree hole for the night. In the morning, he checks on the dogs and sees that the female gave birth to 4 dogs. He gives them some more meat to celebrate it. Hiraku believed the dogs would leave after that, but they decided to hang around. As they liked the hut, Hiraku decides to build himself a new house. Hiraku ends up growing some tomatoes and enjoys them. The dogs do some hunting and protect the premises for Hiraku. He decides to name them Kuro and Yuki, male and female. The small ones he named Kuroichi, Kironi, Kirasan, Kiroyan. Hiraku wants to build a storehouse, more vegetables, and many other things. Elsewhere, a girl wants to cross the mountain, but a man tells her it's dangerous and if she heard of the Forest of Death. The other side of the mountain is known like that, and it's because it's full of monsters. God decides to check on Hiraku on how he is doing, as he is sorry for giving him a life fit for a sinner. As he checks on him, he realizes he put him in a dangerous forest known as Forest of Death, as realizes he made a mistake yet again. Hiraku had realized that while preparing the ground for farming, if he wishes to plant certain plant, that plant magically starts growing. Hiraku is happy with his life and knows it's thanks to the gods that bestowed it to him. He makes some statues of the two gods so that he can thank them. Hiraku decides to try planting some fruits. While they grow, he plays with the dogs, realizing that without them he would feel much more lonely. As the dogs also help him find his way back to his camp, Hiraku is able to travel further into the forest and eventually finds a river. He decides to make a tunnel and get water to his place, but since it's a 30 minutes walk distance, he will be digging for a while and decides to first make a toilet near the river. Hiraku figures that if he turns his tool into a wheelbarrow, he can run around with it and not get tired because of the tool. Hiraku also expands his crop fields, adding more veggies. He grows soybeans and wants to eat them, but doesn't have salt. Time passes and weather starts to get cold. Seeing snow on the mountains, Hiraku wonders how cold it gets here. He decides to start preparing for the winter and gathers some food and wood. A giant spider shows up. However, it's friendly and makes a handkerchief for Hiraku. The spider then decides to live in the large tree and loves eating potatoes. In exchange, the spider makes him clothes using the animal pelts Hiraku gives him. Gaining cloth, Hiraku feels more civilized as he now has a good bed, curtains, and clothes. Hiraku decides to name the spider Zabuton. The winter starts. Zabuton no longer comes down the tree and Hiraku guesses he is hibernating. Hiraku feels a bit lonely, but finally the summer comes. The small dogs had grown up and one day they left. However, they soon returned with partners. Soon, Zabuton showed up as well and also had kids. As there are now more mouths to feed, Hiraku decides to expand his crops again. Zabuton rings the alarm and Kuro leads Hiraku into the forest. Kuro takes him to a child girl who is naked and entangled in spiderweb. The dogs and spiders are wary of her, but as she asks for help, Hiraku decides to help her. As he gets close, she jumps and bites his neck and then grows up to a young woman. Hiraku wonders if she is a monster. The dogs then attack her, and as they beat her up, she turns into a small girl again. Hiraku wonders if she is their enemy as she sucked his blood, but the girl explains she isn't and she had to do it to recover her strength. As she used too much energy, she can't maintain her adult form and clothes. Hiraku wonders why the dogs attacked them, and she explains she wanted to take one of them. Feeling bad for her, Hiraku lets her suck more of his blood so that she can recover. Hiraku takes her to his place. The girls is surprised to see a crop field in the forest, but also so many new crops. Hiraku gives her a tomato and she ends up enjoying it and wants to try some other crops as well. The girl reveals her name is Rururushi, a vampire, and is excited to be able to try so many new veggies. Ru explains she is researching medical plans and ran away as she got in a fight with some nobles who tried to steal her research. Since they kept chasing her and she heard of this forest, she decided to hide in it for a while until things calmed down, but also hoped to find some new plants to inspect. She is surprised that Hiraku is living in this dangerous forest and even tamed the beasts. He is also using some strange magic which allows him to create some tools, all of which excites her even more. Hiraku realizes how rare his chance is, as this is the first person he came in contact with. As it may take even more to meet someone else, Hiraku decides to ask Ru to stay and live with him. Ru tries to explain that there are people after her and she is a vampire, but Hiraku doesn't care. Hiraku explains he came here to live alone as he can't deal with people, but now realized he doesn't want to live alone and isn't sure how much more he can handle. Ru agrees, explaining that she doesn't really have a place to go, although she feels embarrassed by his proposal. Next morning, Ru turns a little younger. Haraku wonders why, and she explains that in this form, he will restrain himself from touching her, and Haraku agrees. Haraku explains he wants to grow some sweet potatoes next. He also tells that Rue is the first villagers. Kuro disagrees, and Haraku then corrects himself, stating she is more like 30th villager. Rue wonders if Haraku can grow some medical herbs, and Haraku agrees to try. Rue states they need to find somehow the right seeds, but Haraku states he doesn't need seeds. Using magic, Rue helps out by putting lights in the toilet and other places. Haraku had almost given up on finding salt, but Rue explains that one of the layers in the soil is mostly salt and is surprised he didn't notice while did all that digging. Haraku checks on his fruit garden, but guesses it takes more time for them to grow up than the veggies. Zabuton rings the alarm, and Haraku wonders what is going on. He goes with Rue to check out, only to find another girl being captured by the spiders and the dogs. She apologizes for attacking them and asks Haraku for help. As he releases her, she uses magic to heal herself. She then notices Rue and realizes she was hiding in the forest and wants to capture her, but the dogs attack her again. Haraku takes the girl and Rue back to his place. Rue explains she was in the same situation. The dogs are quite ruthless and magic doesn't really affect them, as they can also dodge spells. The girl wonders who is Haraku, and blushing, Rue explains he is her husband. The girl introduces herself as Tia, an angel. Haraku guesses that she serves God, but Rue explains that angels are a race of warriors who have more muscle than brains. Haraku wonders why Tia is chasing Rue, and Tia explains Rue has a bounty due to the damage she caused in the town. Rue is always researching strange medicines and concoctions, and as soon as something bothers her, she starts blowing things up. Rue states that only happened once because the nobles were so demanding and needed to be taught a lesson, and it was an accident, and finally admitted she went a little too far. She also explains that Tia is a bit stronger than her, which is why she ran into the forest. Tia is surprised that Rue is admitting her weaknesses, and Rue explains it's because she realizes how weak she is after facing the dogs. Rue offers Tia to live with them, guessing she will like it. Tia agrees, and Rue takes her around to show her the crops. They spend the day harvesting some veggies, and Haraku gives Tia to try some, which she ends up liking. After a few days, Tia asks Haraku if they can grow more strawberries. Haraku explains they can, but even if they expand, they won't be able to keep up with the harvesting of everything. Tia realizes that they indeed can use more hands. Haraku also notes that even if they do manage to harvest all, they may not be able to eat it all. Haraku sees that Kuroichi, Kironi, Kurosen, and Kuroyan also have 3 to 4 children now, and the dog family has grown quite a bit. Soon they will grow and go find themselves partners. Rue realizes that means they will become even more, causing Haraku to realize the hut he built them won't be big enough. Haraku then decides to build a dog area next to the orchard. Haraku still haven't named the new pups as they are too many, and he has a hard time thinking of names. Haraku then sees Zabuton's children leaving, but sees some of them decided to stay. Tia tells Haraku that she will be gone for a while and flies away. Few days later, Tia returns with a bunch of high elf girls. The elves introduces themselves as Lee, Leaf, Leekot, Lize, Lili, Lida, and Lise. Haraku notices they are all Lays, and Lee explains it's because they are all related. They came per Tia's suggestion and would like to live here. Tia states they have a sad backstory. They used to live in a village in the north, but most of their people got wiped out after they got dragged into the War of the Humans. Their race had scattered, and since then they have been wandering the land looking for a new home. Rue also suggests they to take the girls, as she heard that the High Elves are talented race. She guesses they are still young, and Lee states she is the oldest, a bit over 400 years, while Lise is the youngest, a bit over 300 years old. Tia and Rue insist, and Haraku agrees as long as they can get along with the rest of the roommates. Lee wonders who are the roommates, and Rue introduces Zabuton and the dogs, which causes the girls to faint. As the elves wanted to live together, Hiraku decided to build them one big house. The elves know more about construction, and Hiraku decides to follow their orders while they are building the house, and mostly just digs and brings them lumber. After 10 days, the house is complete. It's quite big, and Rue and Tia are impressed. Hiraku feels jealous, but has learned the elves' techniques and considers rebuilding his hut. The elves' house has one big living room where they can all gather and dine. To each side of the living room, they have storage rooms. On the second floor, they have individual rooms. Hiraku is surprised to learn that the elves also eat meat and use fire. His image for elves is that they wake up with sunrise and go to sleep when the sun goes down. They are one with the nature and love the tree. They eat mostly berries and refuse to wear any metal. Lee tells Hiraku to not underestimate the forest, as if you try to live like that, you will die quite fast. Lee explains they plan on doing some mining and blacksmithing work, but first they need to build up a furnace that can melt iron. Hiraku is surprised, as in his image, that was a dwarf's work. Soon they build a furnace and start producing things. Having a metal pan, Hiraku gets excited, feeling his civilization is advancing and guesses the elves can do anything. Lee states are some things they couldn't do, like settle down and reproduce. Hiraku states they already achieved one of those things, but decides to not say anything about the second, seeing how they were looking and smiling at him. The elves had seen there is a wheat field, and Hiraku explains they have harvested it and turned it into flour. Lee then asks if they can make some bread, showing that they have a jar with yeast, and Hiraku happily accepts. As they enjoy some bread, Hiraku guesses it's time to expand the wheat field. But in that moment, he realizes something and asks Rue if this land belongs to anyone. Rue explains no one owns the forest, but it technically under the control of the Demon Lord. Hearing that, Hiraku starts to worry and wonders if the Demon Lord will have something against it. But Rue assures him that since he built this himself, the land belongs to him. Tia, Rue, and Lee are amazed by Hiraku, as not only he tamed the Inferno wolves, but a demon spider too. The crops are also amazing, and Lee wonders if the soil here is actually that good for them to grow that well. But it's surprising how he lacks knowledge about the world around him. He had wrong impression on what elves were and had no idea what angels are, so the girls conclude it's more than just lacking some knowledge. Meanwhile, Hiraku is in his hut and makes a wooden cup. He realizes he haven't progressed his waterway in a while and wonders if the girls will help. Zabuton shows Hiraku that it caught a queen bee, as it has no intention to eat it and the bee isn't aggressive. Hiraku decides to build it a little house where the bee can build a nest in hopes that he can harvest some honey. Tia, who was flying by, was curious what Hiram was doing, but fear of the hive and apologizes for interrupting him. He guesses he will need to plant some flowers for the bees. After that, Hiraku digs a large hole, intending to use it as a reservoir, and explains to Lee that he plans on drawing water from the river. Lee wonders how far he progressed with his waterway, but hearing he barely started, she suggests they first should decide what to build it out of. Hiraku imagines stone, but Lee explains it will be hard to get. Hiraku then wonders about wood, but Lee explains that due to the length, they will be connecting many pieces and there will be too much leakage. Hiraku then decides to use dirt, and using the almighty tool he compacts it, turning it in solid and sturdy as concrete. Hiraku lets the elves handle the foundation of the waterway, while he focuses on sealing the seams and strengthening the foundation. Hiraku also manages to catch some fish. Tia and Rue recognize the fish as quite vicious ones from the Forest of Death and wonder if it's safe to eat them. They make Hiraku taste them first and only eat after that, but end up finding it delicious. As the elves also like it, Hiraku captures more fish and preserves them with salt. Hiraku is surprised he was able to grow some rice, but now that he has easy access to water, Hiraku decides to build a rice paddy. After digs the area and floods it, the girls wonder if he intends to make a lake and grow fish in it. Hiraku denies it and asks them to help him plant some rice. The rice fields grow fast and Hiraku teaches the girls on how to harvest them. After drying them, he uses the almighty tool to create an old thresher, and then a sieve to get rid of the leaves and plant matter. He then uses a mortar to remove the husk from the rice, and a pestle to polish the rice. The girls note it's a lot of work and wonder if they can finally eat, but Hiraku explains they first need to cook it and shows them how to. Finally, Hiraku makes the rice into rice balls and adds some fish from the other day. The girls end up enjoying the rice balls so much that they eat it all, and only a single rice grain was left for Hiraku. The girls can clean themselves using magic, but as Hiraku can't do that, he decides to build a bath. The girls state they can wash in the river, but Hiraku explains the bath benefits and that they can bath in the winter too without freezing. The girls help him and the bath progress goes well. However, Hiraku then realizes and wonders if it's okay to put the wastewater back into the river. Tia suggests that they use slimes as they will eat the waste products and purify the water. Tia brings some slimes and Hiraku builds a purification pool for them. Tia explains they can also put them into the toilets, but Hiraku isn't sure he wants to do his business over a slime's head. Hiraku finds some mushroom growing on his wood logs, and as he isn't sure what is poisonous and what is not, he wonders if he can grow some mushrooms himself and uses the almighty tool and hits the wood, hoping for shiitake, shimji, and other mushrooms. In the evening, Hiraku teaches the girls on how to use the bath. He explains that after they undress, they should wash themselves in the washing area. Lee stops him and states it would be easier if he shows them. Hiraku agrees and shows the girls, then don't wait and starts following the steps to join him. Hiraku states he will leave to let them enjoy it and use if after them, but the girls states they can bath together as that way they won't need to heat up water again. Surrounded by the girls, Hiraku doesn't feel he can relax and wonders if he should build a separate bath for men. However, the girl states it would be a private bath for only him, and that isn't fair. The next day, Hiraku sees that he had grown some mushrooms and decides to make a mushroom hot pot tonight. He then hears the dogs and sees that they found 5 new elves and brought them in. As the girls introduce, Hiraku notices they all start with Allah and that it must mean they are related. Lee explains that she knows them and they used to live in the same village, but they last saw each other 200 years ago. Hiraku accepts that they live there too and Lee wants to start building them a house. She also states they can use the opportunity and make some improvements to Hiraku's house. Kuro notices that the females in Hiraku's group has increased. Kuro explains that he lived alone in the forest and never lost a fight to another male. He intended to live as he pleases, but one day he met a female who ended up defeating him. And since then, the two started traveling together. The female eventually became pregnant and Kuro was fine with finally having a family. However, they ran into a grappler bear, the king of this forest. The bear defeated them, but decided not to eat them. Injured, the two couldn't hunt for food. They became so weak that their normal prey drove them away, and eventually they reached at the center of the forest, where even the grappler bear avoids. They found a human male living alone. Normally, the humans are hiding in the forest and don't stay too long in one place. Kuro wondered how such weak human could survive alone, but then felt the limitless power coming from the almighty tool. Kuro thought this was the end of them and accepted it, but Hiraku shared his food with them and took care of them. Kuro and his wife then decided that Hiraku will be their master. He gave them names and place to live. Soon, their children grew and Kuro's family increased. Hiraku also became leader of a large pack of his own. Kuro's only concern is that Hiraku doesn't seem to understand that Kuro is a terrifying monster known as Inferno Wolf. However, Kuro is sure it will be fine and is thankful for meeting Hiraku. Hiraku's new house is finally finished. The girls then show him around the house and his room. Hiraku sees a room that has a bolt lock and wonders what is inside. But as he opens it and sees a bed for two, he closes it quickly and pretends he didn't see it. The next day, Hiraku decides to make a dish he haven't made before, curry. Hiraku takes the girl to a section of his crops, where they see lots of unfamiliar plants, and he explains that some of them are plants who won't grow in areas with any snowfall. But thanks to the almighty tool, he can grow them here. He proceeds to gather spice for the curry and first takes some cumin. He then gathers some turmeric and explains that this ingredient gives the curry its color. After that, he gathers coriander and explains they need to grind the seeds into powder. He also takes some cilantro leaves, which smell turns off the dogs. The girls notice that decide it may be worth researching the plant. Hiraku proceeds and gathers black pepper and cayenne peppers. Having gathered all the spices, Hiraku proceeds with the next step, but sees that only Lee is there, who explains that Rue and Tia are busy with some research about creating a powerful protection talisman. Hiraku then starts cooking, heating the rapeseed oil they extracted and adds the rabbit meat. While that is cooking, he grinds all the spices to powder except for the cumin. Once the meat gets some color, he takes it off to not overcook it, and then cooks the cumin with the leftover bits and juices from the meat. After that, he adds diced onions, ginger, and garlic. Next, he adds tomatoes and keeps sautéing everything. When it turns into a paste, he adds the spices and some salt. After cooking it for a bit, he then adds the meat and boiled soybeans with some water. As he lets it cook, Hiraku feels he forgot something and then realizes it's naan. Hiraku explains it's the same recipe as making regular bread right up until the part they let it rise, where they will roll the dough with a rolling pin. The girls return just as Hiraku is done cooking, and they all sit to eat. He explains how to eat the naan with the curry, and the girls end up enjoying it and decide to get a second. Seeing them, Hiraku hopes they leave some for him as well. Rue and Tia offer some curry to the dogs, but upon smelling it, the dogs run away. With the winter coming soon, Hiraku prepares for it and gathers some firewood. He knows that Zabuton goes into hibernation and asks him in advance to make some extra blankets. Hiraku is having Rue and Tia preserve some meat by smoking it and drying it, especially since the dogs won't be able to hunt much during the winter. Hiraku is working on a way to preserve vegetables and creates a box with 2 floors. He will be putting the vegetables on the top floor and cover them in a blanket and snow, while any from the snow will gather on the bottom floor and keep the vegetables dry. Seeing the girls use magic, Hiraku wished he could use too, but it's glad that they are around as they helped him quite a lot, as he is capable of only doing garden work and cooking. Rue states that he is the amazing one as no one has ever managed to live for that long in this forest. When the winter comes, they are staying more inside, and Hiraku decides to make some board games like Reversi, chess, and Mahjong set. He explains the Reversi game and that it ends when the board is filled and the winner is the one with more pieces of his color. Rue finds the game rules simple and wonders if it will be fun, but Tia states that allows it for complicated strategies. Hiraku compliments Tia for realizing it, and that annoys Rue, who then challenges Tia. As they play, Tia is winning for sure. However, Rue flips the board acting like she did it by accident. Rue suggests they should start again as they don't remember which piece was where. However, Tia uses magic and restores the board exactly how it was. Rue flips it again, but Tia restores it again. Rue then suggests 2 out of 3 games and Tia accepts. Hiraku checks on the other girls and sees that Kuro is giving advice where to more apiece. He then notices other dogs playing chess and is surprised they not only understand the rules, but are playing it. He feels an awful energy coming from them and decides that he should never challenge the dogs to a game. Rue then comes and decides to play with the dogs, believing she can't lose to them, but ends up losing and doesn't flip the table as she is afraid of Kuro. Hiraku then plays Mahjong with Kuro, Tia, and Lee, believing that Kuro shouldn't have understood the rules that fast. However, he ends up losing badly, taking the last place, while Kuro wins. Feeling down, Hiraku decides to make a mini bowling. Since Rue wonders why they need to knock down the pins, he decides to name them as some bad guys. As they play games each day, the winter goes fast, and the spring comes. One morning, Zabuton alerts them. Hiraku then sees that something big is coming from the sky. He guesses it's a dragon, but Tia corrects him it's a wyvern. The wyvern attacks Hiraku's group, breathing fire, but Rue and Tia use magic to defend themselves. The fire spreads into the crops, but the elves are quick to put it away. Hiraku wonders what to do and how to stop the wyvern. He summons the almighty tool, which to his surprise turns into a spear. He throws it at the wyvern, who creates a 3-layer barrier, but the spear pierces it and injures its wing. He then throws it again, piercing its chest and killing it. Hiraku wonders if it's normal to encounter wyverns, but Rue explains they are rare creatures. Hiroku then wonders if someone could have sent it, but Tia explains that even if that was the case, the person won't have just sent it alone since it's a valuable creature. Hiraku then assumes it was just a fortunate encounter. He then wonders if they can eat it, and the girls explain it's said to be a delicacy meat. Hiraku makes 3 dishes with the wyvern meat, and all the girls end up enjoying it. Rue asks Tia if she could have blocked Hiraku's spear, but Tia, seeing that the wyvern wasn't able to stop it, she won't have been able to stop it either. Rue guesses it was luck that they first met the dogs and not Hiraku. At the demonic kingdom of Galgardo, Demon Lord's castle, the great generals receive report that a wyvern was felled. Randon can't believe it, as when one gets close to their territory, they need to mobilize their entire military force. Beazle states the wyvern was attacked from the ground and killed in 2 hits. Randon fears that they won't be able to fight someone that powerful. Beazle states they are the 4 generals. They need to handle the situation before fear spreads. Randon then decides they should resign, but Beazle attempts to stop him. At Gatekeeper Dragon's Drime's lair, Dorame, a blue dragon, asks Gucci if he saw the fight, and Gucci confirms it. Dorame wonders what would happen if he takes the spear attack, and Gucci guesses it will likely pierce cleanly through him. Dorame wonders what to do, and Gucci notes it would be foolish to attack. Hiraku enjoyed the wyvern meat, but felt something is missing and decides to finally make some alcohol. He guesses that wine exists in this world and decides to make it from grapes. The girls are excited and they harvest the grapes quickly. Hiraku then creates a place where he places the grapes and asks the girls to stomp them. The girls feel a bit weird at first, but guess it would be easier if they have some sort of rhythm. The elves then suggest a song from their village and start singing. They fill several barrels, and Hiraku decides to let the yeast on the skin of the grapes to ferment it for them. Hiraku wonders if they made too much, but the goddess of agriculture tells him it isn't, as he punished innocent soul, and while trying to save it, ended up sending him to the forest of death. The goddess can't believe that he also gave him a replica of the Holy Lance Grime. God explains that he is only using it as a farming tool, and he got permission. However, the goddess states he didn't tell her he was giving it to human, which should drain all of their life force and kill them instantly. God states he is fine, as he gave him a super healthy body and he must have fast recovery. The goddess states he was just being careless. She is also angry that the god statues that Hiraku made. She appears like an old man. God tries to say it's not his fault, but she doesn't want to listen and punishes him to sit for 300 years. Zabuton signals Hiraku, and he sees that the dogs and spiders had caught another girl. Rue sees its younger sister Flora. As they take her to the village, Flora explains that she heard the angel was after her and she followed her to the forest. Hiraku suggests that she stays there for a while so that she can rest. Flora accepts, but feels strange that Hiraku is Rue's husband. Rue explains that he is the master of the Inferno Wolves and also took down a wyvern. Hearing that, Flora quickly apologizes. Hiraku realizes that Kuro isn't a dog, but a wolf, and wonders about the Inferno part. Kuro then breathes fire and Hiraku is impressed. Rue and Tia are surprised he didn't know, as they are well-known beasts, and they lived quite along with him. Hiraku prepares some food for Flora, who ends up enjoying it. He shares that he really wants to make some miso and soy sauce, and as Flora doesn't know what is that, he explains that they are made from fermented soybeans. As Flora wonders what is fermented, he explains how cheese and wine are made. Hearing about the microorganisms, Flora is excited for a new subject she could research. After a few days, Flora leaves, but in a month, she returns to live there and has brought her maids as well. Anne speaks on the behalf of all the maids and tell Hiraku that he can use them as he wants. Hiraku sees that Flora has brought 2 cows as well and gets excited that they can make butter and cheese now. Tia realizes that the vampires, elves, wolves and spiders are all large groups now, but she is alone. She tells Hiraku that she will leave for a while and flies away. Tia returns soon and has brought her underlings: 3 angels, Gran Maria, Koodle and Coral, some lizardmen, represented by Daga, and a chicken. With the arrival of the maids, who are a race of ogres, all of the chores start to get done a lot faster. Hiraku notices that they don't cook any complicated dishes and decides to teach them all the cooking methods he knows. That ends up interesting the ogres, who then start cooking. The 3 angels that Tia brought are instructed by Tia to patrol the forest. Hiraku wondered why they appeared with armors, but realizes that Tia planned to have them as a security after the appearance of the wyvern. The lizardmen are in charge of all the labor that requires strength outdoors, and thanks to them, their construction work is moving faster than before. Hiraku makes Daga wear a scarf around his arm, as he isn't able to tell them apart. Hiraku realizes that their numbers had increased a lot. Lee then comes and tells him that she brought all the elves she found in the forest. Hiraku then sees another large group of elves, but notices that they are all female. He wonders about the male elves, and Lee explains that the men didn't survive. However, they intend to make many. Hiraku is happy for them, but decides not to ask how they intend to do that. Several days later, Hiraku calls all the representatives to talk with them and asks them on how to name the